Good morning. I understand you're here today to get looked at for orthodontics. Let's see what the scan looks like. Oh, did you by any chance suck your thumbs when you were younger? We're going to start with one of my favorite cautionary tales. This is the Struwwelpeter. This is the story of the thumb sucker about a little boy named Conrad. Well, Conrad sucks his thumbs because he's quite a big boy at this point. His mother says, "Conrad, I need to leave home for a minute. You better not suck your thumbs while I'm away." Well, and if you do, the tailor is going to come with his big cutting scissors. He's going to cut your thumbs off. Well, sure enough, Conrad's mom leaves. Conrad sucks his thumbs. In comes the tailor and lops those thumbs right off. And when she comes home, she finds Conrad missing his thumbs, much like our patient from earlier this morning. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Hendricks, pediatric dentist. I'm coming to South Africa, so get ready, Cape Town. Coming for the International Academy of Pediatric Dentistry annual meeting. I'm going to be speaking on parafunctional habits and their effect on children. Why would there be a cautionary tale about sucking your thumb? Well, I think it's because it really can deform the face. It can change the way you grow. It's not just the teeth. From an anatomical standpoint, the roof of the mouth is the floor of the nose. So anything we do that can change this complex is much more than just the teeth. We're never just talking about teeth here when we're talking about their position. We're talking about all the structures that surround it and how they're affected by it. Babies are born with an innate need to suck. They have this drive, so that's what brings them to suck on, say, their finger or thumb. Well, that's where we can introduce other things that can meet that sucking need, but can hopefully mitigate some of the negative consequences from it. And that's where the pacifier, the dummy, can really play a role. As with anything, we need to be careful about how it's used. I'm going to give you 3 short tips on how you can use a pacifier or dummy most appropriately to get all the benefits you want and really mitigate the risks of that. So the number one thing you need to look for in choosing a dummy for your child is you've got to look at the shape. The shape has to be better. It can't just be a round block that looks like my finger. That shape doesn't do much for you. In fact, it collapses the jaw around it. The second thing that you need is you need a really great material. If the material to a pacifier is too stiff, it's too hard, it's not compressible, it's not physiologic. That's more like a finger or a thumb. That's another big problem with finger or thumb sucking, is that it's so rigid, the mouth collapses around it. And the last thing you need to do is you've got to make sure you get your dummy pacifier appropriately sized for your child. You can't use an infant pacifier on a child who's much older. You just can't do it. A good dummy should come in packaging that tells you what size it is or what age groups it should apply to. And you're going to use those age groups as you would for clothing or anything else and make sure it fits your child appropriately. Use those tips. You're going to have much better outcomes. You can have all the benefits, mitigate any of the risks. Thank you.